Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Oh, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life because this is your message. And if you're not an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, but this reading popped up on your feed, it's because you drew it into you. There's something here that you need to hear, and it always shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. Somebody is heartbroken. It may be an earth sign if you're dealing with an earth sign. That's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. It may also reflect that there's a heartbreak with regards to a process, something that you, plans that you laid out very, very clearly and you had high hopes for, but something happened to them and they're not working out. Because the calculations were so correct and you thought that you planned everything well, but for some reason there's disappointment here. I am drawn more to feeling that this is heartbreak around or regarding a feminine earth sign. A feminine earth sign doesn't have to be a female. It just has to embody feminine energy, which is largely unfocused but absorbative, and if it's focused at all, it's focused on the radial, on the details, on everyone, and where to place them, as opposed to a singular focused goal, which would be more masculine energy. So there's one more card. And that came out slightly in the past. So the devil energy speaks of being bound or enslaved by a thought or an idea or a contract. Could be a contract, could be legal, could be debt. And now there's some sort of heartbreak that has happened with regards to it. I don't know what this is. I don't know where the chains are coming from. There could be, if you're dealing with a Capricorn specifically, it could absolutely be that there's been disappointing information that has come up with regards to that person. This could also be true when you're dealing with a job or anything you were contracted into, the government, some sort of heartbreak or real disappointment with regards to a process or the way somebody did something, or like I said initially, the way that something didn't work out. It's really interesting, Aquarius, or whoever's watching, that even if something toxic is removed from our life, we're disappointed to see it go. And that has to do with routine. It has to do with getting really content with a specific person, place, thing, or process going or happening the way that we can expect it, right? And this definitely marks a break in a routine that could destabilize or make you feel less secure in your life. And it's really interesting because Aquarius energy loves, Aquarius energy loves to surprise people. It loves disruption. I think there is a routine or an obligation or a structure in your life that has recently been disrupted. And the initial reaction to it could be disappointment. I don't know if that's the way that it's going to stay. Let's dig a little bit further into the devil. Can you please clarify the devil? This was something that went against your intuition, not following your intuition, something that wasn't meant for you, but you're stuck in, something that disappointed you because everything that you knew to be right, it's like you were stuck, or you were attached to the opposite of that. It was fear sticking you in a place where you knew you weren't meant to be, or you thought everything would go a different way, and for some reason it didn't. That's a sign to let it go. That's a sign to realize, I don't have control over this situation. I don't have the insight that I thought I did here. I don't have the know-how that I thought I did here. So I'm just going to distance myself from this energy. What is the Three of Swords then? What's the heartbreak? Why? What happened? Oh, you found out something recently. Yeah. You found out disappointing information with regards to, it's almost like you never knew this. That's what it's saying. You never knew that something was so toxic. You recently found out that something was toxic. Something was so toxic. I don't think you knew it. Or there's information coming in that's really going to disappoint you because you didn't realize how toxic this person or situation was. And you're going to find it out now, or you've recently discovered it. Now, that is what we call truth, my friends. And everybody says this, the truth hurts. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. But it also liberates you and sets you free. And you may be dealing with a big disappointment right now, and that's acceptable. And it's acceptable to hurt, and it's acceptable to be afraid, and it's acceptable to be a little bit in denial. But you must see the truth, because stewing and looking too long in the past, thinking that you can do something to change the past. Let me say this to you right now. I'm going to make this abundantly clear. This is not a general statement. This is a statement for the situation you're dealing with. I'm not trying to be philosophical here. You cannot change this. And the more you focus on it and the more you try, the more you're going to get stuck in the wrong place. The universe wants you to know that. It's coming through loud and clear. And I'm sure you have too much other shit on your plate that's worth your attention and focus to get stuck in a place where it almost duped you. It's like, this is why it's so disappointing. This energy almost duped you. It kind of hid itself. It didn't present itself initially as so toxic. But it is. This is confirmed. And this is probably why you're getting this message. I don't know if 2 of you are going to see this. I don't know if 2,000 are going to see this. I don't know if 20,000 are going to see this. But the reason why you're getting this message is confirmed. It really is what it is. It really is what you're trying to deny it is. It really is what you don't want it to be. That's the truth of it. And so the truth of your situation has to be to take action, but not trying to change what disappointed you, to leave the situation entirely, because it is not what you thought it would be, and it is not going to get better. That's pretty blunt. Please understand that when I read these messages to you, I read them as just truths that are coming out that I'm sharing with you. When I tell you got to get out, as a human, when I step back from the situation, and I know in my life when I have gotten information like this, it is not possible in most cases to just cut and run, right? It's not. But I had this energy in a recent, what was similar was what had to be done. I don't expect you to just up and change things. I don't expect you to just like magically make everything different immediately. There's no expectation at all, except there's a hope that you'll listen, you'll know, because here's the truth. I don't talk to spirits. A lot of other tarot card readers pick up on those voices. I don't. I pick up on your energy. I pick up on Aquarian energy. That's what I pick up on. There's a little cat that wants to get in. Come on. Come on. Her food and her litter box are here, so I have to let her in. I don't think that you, okay, I don't expect anything. I hope that you'll listen. I hope that you'll know, and I hope that you'll hear. And my hope for once that sinks in is that you take action to be someplace different a month from now, 6 months from now, if it's a complicated situation, a year from now. What you can start doing now is address this truth. And then start planning your steps to get yourself into the right place, because this is really disappointing information. Okay, so where do we go from here? To being more protective and guarding yourself more deeply in the future. Defensiveness. That's understandable now. It might add up to more difficult place later if we stay defensive, but this is also a card of experience. It's also a card that speaks of, okay, I took the hit, but I'm still alive. I survived. And now I'm going to know, and I'm going to shrink my world a little. Well, I'm going to shrink my gateway a little bit, not my world. I'm going to shrink my gateway a little bit and make sure not everything gets through. It could also speak to the fact that emotionally, this is where you are right now. You're in a more defensive place. Or it could be telling you the action you have to take is defensive action. Because something is trying to go against the good of you. It's trying to go against the truth of you, the truth of your life. And so there could be a reason to take action with regards to defense, actual defense. I don't know if that's legal defense. I don't know if that's tactile defense, strategic defense, but there is an energy of defense, a need to defend yourself. Okay, so moving forward, you're going to have to defend yourself, or let's put it this way, you're going to have to protect yourself, because that's really what the Nine of Wands is. It's protecting yourself. It's not necessarily striking out on the defensive, but it's protecting yourself and guarding yourself from this energy. So yes, the universe absolutely wants you to block it. Wants you to block it out. Yeah. Okay, this is in reverse. So it was not going to make you happy, and it was not a situation that was meant to last. There is not a structure or a continuity here that is going to uphold you or be a place where it's not going to make you happy. This was not your dreams or wishes come true. It may have looked like it for a while, but it turned itself on its own head. There's a dysfunction here that says this is not a safe place to be. This is not a healthy place to be. So what do I do moving forward? What do they do? Okay, so they protect themselves. How? This is being very, very clear, guys. I mean, it's hitting us over the head with the messages. There are 78 cards in this deck, and the ones that I'm getting are ridiculously clear. Move away, because the situation will not fulfill you. It is definitely time. There's a sense of being drained. There's a sense of being done emotionally with a circumstance. With this circumstance, it's like, let yourself know or understand that it isn't going to change. And that, yes, 100% you have to move away. Or it's saying in a time frame, by the next new moon, you will be done with this. Now that's in about 2 weeks from now. You will be emotionally done. You will be emotionally removed from the situation. It does not mean that you'll be out of the situation, because lots of times we have, contracts, we have obligations, etc. But emotionally, you'll be done. Or you're dealing with somebody that just emotionally has checked out, and it's giving you insight into the fact that emotionally, this person isn't going to ever try. This person doesn't actually care if it's a person. There's some energy here where emotionally, it's completely removed, and they're not invested, or it's never going to be invested. So use the symbology of this little black cat however way you want. The truth is, black is a color of protection, and cats are also also symbols of spiritual protection. Like God sends you a cat because He knows you need help. He knows you need joy in your life, or the universe knows you need joy in your life, and it knows you need protection. The universe will send you a cat because it knows you need protection and spiritual guidance back into happiness, because cats are also about joy and playfulness. And black is the color of protection. So this concept that a black cat is bad luck is untrue. It means you're dealing with energy that you need protection from, and that's why it's arrived in your life, to tell you that and to help you as a spirit animal. So understand that there is symbology in that arrival for you. I live with the black cat, so it's not a message for me. It's just for you. It was scratching at the door, just to let you know. Just to let you know that the universe is trying to send you a totem of protection and stimulation to help get you back into a place of joy, right? And to protect you from wasting any more energy on this particular situation. This could be a very specific message for specific people, and I hope it lands in front of all of you. Let's check an angel message. Okay. Divine life purpose. This is in reverse. And what's interesting is so was the High Priestess. So something has caught you off of your divine life purpose. It's distracted you from it. This is about distraction from your divine purpose. Something that probably has to do with money, probably has to do with obligation. Usually with the devil energy, it has to do with more cardinal fulfillments, like sex or money, or owning things, possessing things, needing things. So there's something here that's gotten you distracted, and that's thrown you off from your divine life purpose. It's almost like when you know that your purpose is to create a fabulous artwork or create a holistic business. It's here to remind you or say, your business has become too much about making money and not enough about healing people holistically. That's kind of what it's saying. It's like the balance has been set off kilt. It's been imbalanced. And then we have healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Somebody does not understand and will never understand your divine life purpose, or it's not being clearly communicated simply because something has distracted you, and you've adhered to that distraction instead of to what your focus should be. So this is a time for refocus right now. Refocus. Let's go to the extended. I hope you'll join me. Link is down below.